We know you can do more, but the question is, can you do less? My name is Father Marcos Enrique. I was ordained from St. John's Seminary in May 2019. About 10 years before St. John's, I had already had experience of seminary. I had spent 6 years in a seminary before leaving formation. I worked in a high school for 8 years. I was engaged to be married. I was very much used to an active life, doing a lot of things, always busy, always doing things. And the first experience that I had when I arrived to St. John's was the fact that I could not find enough things to do. This was a cause of frustration for me. I wanted to do more things, I wanted to take more classes, I wanted to be more active, and it was difficult. It was difficult to get adjusted to that. And I remember my formation advisor at the time, Bishop Mark O'Connell, said to me something that stayed with me the entire time. He said, "Marcos, we know you can do more. We want to see that you can do less." And that's something I had never thought about. I had always been so busy, always doing so many things, and to slow down and to get adjusted to a life where I didn't need to be busy took time. St. John's helped me a lot. My classmates, friends that to this day I remain friends with even after seminary. I loved the classes. I loved the liturgy, praying, and finding in the middle of that community the ability to do less and be not only okay, but be happy. Fast forward all these years later, March of 2020, we get the news that we have to close the church. We cannot see people. We had to stop all our pastoral work. And for me, that was a shock, as it was for many people, both priests and lay people, everybody. Like, the pandemic put the brakes on the entire world, and it put the brakes on my life. I was extremely happy in the parish. I was already doing many things, as I usually do. And from one day to the next, it was like crashing through a windshield. And then those words of Bishop Mark came back. We know you can do more. Can you do less? And it was at that time that the experience of St. John's had to come back to me. It was then that I realized a lot of my life was activity, and not enough of it was reflection. And so that moment took adjustment, like it had at St. John's. Going back to prayer, going back to being creative with the things that I could do and being able to implement them. In the seminary, we got formed with theology, with philosophy, with liturgy, with many, many things that we need in the pastoral field. We never got trained to become social media people, okay? We never got technological training. We never got the training in videography. We never had any training on how to do all the things that we've had to learn since March of 2020. And let me tell you, it was a struggle. If you see my first online masses, where I was taking with my phone, with no microphone, with no lights, it was terrible to see. But it's beautiful in the sense that it was what the situation called for. And at that moment, myself, like many other priests, we had to become creative. In the moment where we could not do more, we had to open ourselves up to what God was telling us to do with the little we could do. Being able to rely on many of my old friends from the seminary or on priests from the seminary, being in touch with them, always thinking, what can we do to reach the people? It is true, people cannot come to church, but the church has to come to the people. And so doing YouTube masses, getting active on Instagram, sending messages through WhatsApp, going out during the Easter season to bless homes from the outside, people were so happy. And even now we continue with the pandemic, the churches are open again, people are coming, but we continue. Because the things we learn to do in the times of difficulty are things that now we carry with us. They become effective tools to reach many people who are still not here and who maybe will never come. And thanks to these things that we had to learn badly and on our own, now many people are being drawn to meet the love of Jesus Christ, which is the only thing that has me here today. I'm not here because I am the best priest. I am not here because I have the best homilies or I'm the most religious or holy priest. I'm not. I'm a sinner. But I'm here because Christ has loved me. And His love now makes me want to share that with the world, whether it is from the pulpit or an iPhone screen on Instagram, whatever it is, so that that love, which has set me free, can set others free as well. And all of that has stemmed from my experience at St. John's, in the ability for me to be creative, to be okay with doing less. And since that's the way I am, even when I have less things to do, I still find more things to do. And all is a gift. I'm thankful to St. John's Seminary for the experience that I had there, for the words of Bishop Mark O'Connell, for the friendships that I forged. I'm thankful to the church for entrusting me with this ministry. And above all, I'm thankful to God who has loved me even when I didn't deserve it.